Hello, my name is Joe Richter. I'm a real estate broker and an associate broker with Keller Williams Realty in Irvine. I am licensed in California and Oregon. I prepare monthly reports that look at the market trends in 14 communities and market segment I call the Orange County Lifestyle Artery. This artery runs from Newport to Ladera Ranch through Irvine and Trabuco Canyon. We take a close look at two areas in Newport, Harbor View and West Bay. We monitor several locations in Irvine and report on Turtle Rock and Woodbridge. And then we move out to Baker Ranch, Foothill Ranch, and Portola Hills, and finish with details on Robinson Ranch and Rancho Cielo and Rancho Santa Margarita, Dove Canyon and Coto de Caza as gated golf course communities, and then Ladera Ranch. Each area is broken down into subsections. For example, in Ladera, we look at condos, single-family residence under 3,250 feet, and single-family residence over 3,250 feet. Each report takes a focused look at a specific community. This is for Woodbridge, and it's for the single-family residences. We call the report the current market trends. We're going to be discussing primarily the changes over the last 30 days. Our data period is from January 1st, 2020 through April 30th, 2020. That means we have the first 4 months of the year. It also means we are looking at April, which was the first full month of the COVID-19 stay-at-home order. Because of COVID-19, we've modified our report slightly, and what we're trying to do is pull up a monthly headline. For all the other communities, the 13 other reports we've done, the headline has been New Listings Fall. But in Woodbridge, we're using the headline New Listings Fall, then Bounce. And basically, this bounce is unique to Woodbridge single-family residences. The reason we do these reports in such detail is because we want to be market experts and be prepared for listing consultations. When we do go to a listing consultation, one of the very first things we get asked is, what type of market type is it? Woodbridge is consistently a seller's market type with at this time with 2.4 months of inventory. Chapman University defines a buyer's market in Southern California as being 3.5 months or more of inventory. As part of that listing consultation, and this applies to buyer consultations as well, we need to look at what's currently on the market, what's available, what's the competition, but we need to pay close attention to market trends. Specifically the last 90 days. And in Woodbridge single-family homes, there have been 13 new listings over the last 90 days. 7 of those are still active on the market. What is unique because of the bounce is that 6 of those 7 occurred in the last 30 days, which means they've only been on the market a short while, which, as you will see later, I'm going to say artificially lowers the days on market. Most other communities, days on market has gone up between 20 and 35 days over the last 30 to 60 days. Woodbridge is the only community showing a drop in DOM. The buying and selling process is really made up of 3 specific key steps, milestones: new listings, contracts written, and closings. At this moment in Woodbridge, new listings are running 24% above 2019 for the same period, and that can be seen in this bounce here. What is unique is at the end of January, we were up 300%. At the end of February, we're up 117%. At the end of March, we were up 7%, and currently up 24% because of the bounce. Contracts written is the second key step, and currently down 10% from the same period last year. This downward slide, this is what we've been seeing elsewhere in listings as well. Closings are even with 2019 for the same period, both standing at 10 in each year, and that's seen here. There's no question that closings will have to fall off as contracts fall off. However, we don't want to be totally negative. Fannie Mae is currently projecting that we will have strong third and fourth quarters this year as people get back out and go about their normal activities. The data that I'm tracking indicates to me we have the possibility of having a slingshot recovery in the fall. Always the summer season is the peak, if you will, of the season, and the fall and winter are shoulder seasons with lower activity. We have plenty capacity to make up in August, September, October, November, and December the activity that will not occur in April, May, June. So hang on, stay posted. In addition to the listings that have occurred over the last 90 days, we need to pay attention to the closings over the last 90 days. And in Woodbridge, there were 7 homes closed over the last 90 days. 5 of those sold below last list price, 1 sold at last list price, and 1 sold above last list price. That's pretty common activity. We mentioned days on market earlier. Days on market is a key component of inventory levels and whether we're in a buyer or seller market. Right now, the average DOM for active listings is 46 days. In our last report, that was 58 days. In most other communities, the prior, 58 in this case, would have gone up to 70 or 72. But because we had 6 of the 7 active listings occurred in the last 30 days, we've had this reduction in the DOM. Need to pay attention to this. As mentioned previously, inventory is a primary determinant of whether we're in a buyer or seller market, and at 2.4 months on the year-over-year inventory, we're well below the 3.5 month transition from a seller to a buyer market. Now, that's using year-over-year sales ratios. Based on the sales of the last 90 days, Woodbridge single-family homes are actually slipped into a buyer's market. What is unique about this is Woodbridge single-family homes are the only buyer's market that we have seen in this month's reporting. Other key factors of inventory is what's going on the 90-day trends. It's up 33%, which is not unusual for this time of year when everybody's putting their home on the market. What is unusual is that the year-over-year change is down 36%, and the month-over-month change is down 31%. Those are unique to this market. Part of the service we provide to both our buyers and sellers is access, actually it's open to the public, to our website, joe-richter.com, and under a navigation link called Pre-Divine Community Listings, we have the 14 communities set up with focused MLS searches for those communities. It's the same research, same data that comes into these reports, but just presented on a consumer level. You can see here's a map of the single-family homes in Woodbridge. And the other component of that MLS search on our website are the actual listing details. Here's a series of thumbnails of those listings. You can click on any one of the thumbnails on our website and have access to the detail, the underlying detail. You've seen we process a lot of data. We break that data down into tables and the tables into graphs. And this is the active listing table for Woodbridge. It's the data period is 1/1/20 through 4/30/20 with the data date of 5/1/20. These are the homes that were on the market at that time. The other key table for buyers and sellers to pay attention to is this table of closed sales. This is everything that's closed so far this year. And one of the things that we try to emphasize to our listing clients, our sellers, is that you need to price your home relative to the trend line of what's happened this year. Don't be the seller that's priced way up here and been on the market for 100 days and finally reduced his price to get down here close to the trend line. Because that, when you price up here and you have to drop, oftentimes you're going to have to drop farther than you would have. If he'd originally listed here, he'd have probably gotten a straight line out. So for those of you who are thinking of selling, we hope this presentation has demonstrated we have an in-depth knowledge of the real estate market. We're detail-oriented and know how to present the detail. We know the timing, neighborhood values, and marketing strategies needed to properly price and list your home. As your real estate agent, we know how to take full advantage of any market condition to help you sell your house. And for you buyers out there who are wondering where to start, is now a good time or not? You now know we have this market knowledge for all of South Orange County. We can help you identify the best neighborhood and then find the right home for the next phase of your life. Please contact me. The team I work with would love to be of service. Thank you very much.